Okay, I just want to begin by saying thank you to everybody who sent me, well, not everybody. Thank you to people who sent me nice things on my Facebook about my video, such as Beth and Lizzie, Andrea, and Anthony. That's very cool that you knew who Citizen Cope was. Nicholas, I love your comment. I love that you called me last night and gave me the best pep talk ever, and I want you to be my manager, but I'm not going to be able to pay you. So it's conditional. Let's see. Scott, I only do the Snooki bump when I'm up in the club trying to attract some juice heads, so we'll see. Maybe that'll come out a little bit later on. And Laura always has my back, and I love it. To Caleb and Robert, suck it. That's all I have to say about that. Stupid Robert told me today that he started to watch my video yesterday, but it looked like it was gonna be boring. So he stopped. But apparently he watched it today because he put, you serious? Yes, I'm serious, and I will seriously kick your ass if you don't shut up. Tomorrow at work in front of our supervisor. I don't even care. And I just have to admit, I used to pride myself on being heartless. I really achieved the name Stone Cold. I just liked to be just a bitch. Didn't even care, whatever. But I felt so bad, and don't mistake me for a fan, but I felt so bad for Heidi Montag. The pictures, the videos that have been coming out, I mean, she looks so scary, and it's like she's so young. She used to be cute. I don't know why she started messing with her face and stuff, and she sold like 2 CDs last week, and it's just, you don't get why people mess with their face like that. Plastic surgery. It's like, I've seen so many uglier people and they're not doing all that crazy shit. It's like, give people some money and they're just, I mean, cheek implants. When have you ever seen cheek implants look natural and look good? It's like, I don't know. I feel like when they do that little finger, like, oh, look how great that will look. To who? I don't know. Yeah, but who does look good? John Mayer on the cover of Rolling Stone. When did all that happen? Like, I love it. It's always the best when a guy used to be, I won't say ugly, he was never ugly, but when a guy used to be like unattractive and insecure and then blossoms because they still have like a little bit of that little pudgy kid personality, and they're not total assholes because they weren't raised being totally hot. It's like all of a sudden one day 28 and hot, so they already developed into this great person. Add the looks to it. Yes, I love it. I absolutely love it. And that leads to a story that I wanted to tell. Just a weird coincidence. Okay, so for John Mayer, I hung out with him on New Year's Eve. AKA I went to his concert. And he had Bob Saget introduce him. And I saw Bob Saget, I posted this on my Facebook as well. I saw Bob Saget in the gift shop of the Hard Rock Hotel like a few hours before the concert. And I was like, oh my God, Bob Saget. I was right next to him. And I had seen him before when I was probably like 12 maybe. And so it's like, how many times, it's just weird to see a celebrity more than once. Like, now I feel like we're friends. I feel like I could call him Bobby or Saggy and it would be fine. But where I saw him before was at Disneyland. My older brother, used to fake injuries so that we could get handicap passes at Disneyland. And that's also what the celebrities use so that they don't have to wait in line. So we were waiting for Space Mountain. Bob Saget was there with another guy and kids. So I kind of thought he was gay, but I'm not sure. But yeah, Bob Saget 10 years later. And then another 10 years, another 10 years. That would be really weird if I just keep seeing him. I kind of hope not. I'm not that big of a fan. Just a Full House fan. In this portion, I want to talk about something guys can turn it off right now because it's lady time. I want to talk about my nails. There's a very useful, helpful tip, and I was doing it today and I thought, oh my god, everyone needs to know this. Because I only like to get my nails done once a month. You're supposed to get your fill done like every 2 weeks. Ain't happening for this girl. So what I do, because if you move your hands real fast, people can't tell you need a fill, but they can tell if you have tips on or not. So you always have to have them glued on. So here's what I do. When they start to lift around the nail, and then on the sides too, when that side starts splitting your natural nail and your fake nail, I use nail glue that has like the long nozzle, and I lift the side of my nail, squeeze, squeeze, maybe put some pressure on that tip, pop it up a little, put it in that cuticle region, then you just hold it down, just a few seconds, and that bitch ain't coming off. You just bought yourself a whole week without needing a fill. And I do that to all my nails, and then I just carry this around in case one of them loosens up and pops off in the ice machine or something, which has happened before, grabbing some ice. You just glue it right back on. My nail guy hates that I do that, but I think I'm just going to stop taking calcium so my nails don't grow as fast. I don't have to get them done as much. And yeah, that's pretty much all I had to say this time. And yes, I wore this thermal to work. It's not pajamas. I got it at Forever 21, and our Forever 21 doesn't sell pajamas, so it's pretty much outerwear for me. And that's it. Wink. I had to say wink.